death beyond from a Muslim's perspective. Firstly, as a Muslim, I am able to make sense of the world because Islam provides me this intellectual framework that gives me a knowledge and insight to explain the world around me. Questions like, who am I? What am I? Why am I here? What happens after this? These are simply answered by a simple formula. I am Muslim. Being a Muslim opens up an intellectual landscape that completely illuminates my life. Those perplexing questions, those mysteries about life are answered when I'm a Muslim. In the process of really becoming a Muslim, i.e., a person who submits themselves entirely to the Lord, I have the ability to resolve those complex issues to do with identity. In the process of being a Muslim, I can resolve the tensions with my rational and my spiritual side. As a Muslim, those both dimensions of being a human being are satisfied. What about my life? Well, Islam provides me with a grounding for value in my life. There really is something that is good. There really is a distinction between good and evil, what is right and what is wrong. These things are actually real. They're not subjective expressions. Islam provides me how to be a moral person. Life is a constant struggle to be a moral person, to give up things that sometimes benefit us, to help others. It answers questions on the mundane and also on complex matters. Notions of goodness, justice, compassion, self-sacrifice, all of these notions, these moral notions, exist in the nature of God and are grounded and confirmed in my life. My life has meaning. I was meant to live. There is a specialness about being a human being. That moment in the creation story where God bestows upon Adam a sense of specialness, sacredness. I too am a part of that moment in time. I am also special. We are all special for being human beings. It does make a difference whether we exist or not. We were meant to exist. I have a purpose. My life has a purpose. What is a journey without a destination? Life is a journey, and we do have a destination. My life does have a goal. I am part of God's plan, the big plan that God had in mind for all of us. We all plan, and Allah, God is the best of planners. What about death? From a Muslim perspective, death is not the end, it is the beginning. It is the beginning of our lives, our true lives. We are not just physical things. You are not your brain. You are not your body. You are a soul. That's what defines you. And you may die, and your physical body may disintegrate, but you still live. Why? Because you're more than just the cells in your body and the atoms. You are a living soul. Rumi, the famous Muslim poet, said that death is like when a bird is released from a cage. Death for the Muslim is like being awoken from a deep, deep sleep. It is not the end, it is life does not end at the grave. It is completely the beginning. Beyond, God will look at our actions. look at those values, those notions that I spoke to you that were grounded in God, truth, goodness, compassion, self-sacrifice, and to see if you lived according to those notions that were very, very real. Thus, the moral choices I make in this life are infused with an eternal significance. How I live my life now, today, will make a big difference beyond. Now, what are the differences this evening? First, if atheism is true, there is no value to life, there is no concept of good, evil, right, wrong, or if all that there is the material world, then how can we discover these non-material properties like morality? Can you find morality in a test tube? Don't think so. Meaning. Does life have meaning when God does not exist? If each individual passes out of existence, then what ultimate meaning does this person have at all? Life just ends at the grave. There's no meaning.